Science, science everywhere. It really is. But what is it? The word itself derives from the Latin scientia, meaning knowledge, which is very appropriate since science can be described as a system of acquiring knowledge through observation and experimentation. A chemist hoping to produce a biodegradable plastic, a biologist bent on unraveling the mysteries of DNA, or an engineer working on improving a solar panel are all seeking knowledge and are obviously pursuing science. But the scientific quest is not limited to the laboratory. In a sense, we all practice science on a daily basis. Whether we are pondering the relationship between wine and health, questioning why an English cucumber is wrapped in plastic, contemplating the role of inflammation in the body, or just wondering about the possibility of transplanting a human head, what we are actually doing is seeking knowledge. We are pursuing science. I can't even remember a time when I wasn't interested in science. I have always been intrigued by what, why, and how. What is nylon? Why are antibiotics added to animal feed? How do you make a diamond? I was usually able to find answers even in those pre-Google days, but the search often brought other questions to light. All right, so nylon is a polymer made by reacting adipic acid with hexamethylene diamine. That's interesting, but how do we know that? Delving into the subject further reveals that the reaction was discovered in the 1930s by DuPont chemist Wallace Carruthers. Okay, but how did he think of combining these compounds? And where did he get them? How did he know the product was a polymer? And what is a polymer anyway? Questions upon questions. What I really came to enjoy was trying to track down the answers. The path is often a circuitous one, with some fascinating revelation around almost every bend. No matter what the subject, scratching the surface exposes greater complexity beneath. For example, Lavoisier showed that respiration was equivalent to combustion, may appear as a simple statement in a textbook, but a deeper dive reveals years of ingenious experiments peppered with controversies and human foibles. So it is with almost every discovery. And that is why it is fun to draw back the curtain and look behind the scenes. You never know what you will find. Mostly it is a parade of creativity, cleverness, skill, and originality. Sometimes, though, deceit and fraud reign on the parade. In any case, there are stories to tell. Stories that educate, stories that surprise, stories that entertain, and stories that separate the wheat from the chaff. So let's get going.